On the night of September 7th into the 8th, nearly 6.2 billion people, or about 77% of the world's population, has fascinated skywatchers for centuries. What makes this eclipse particularly special is its duration. The total phase will last around 1 hour and 22 minutes, longer than the eclipse occurred on March 14th earlier this year. A total lunar eclipse is one of the most breathtaking celestial events visible to the naked eye, unlike a solar eclipse, which requires special glasses. But why does the moon turn red? What exactly happens to the moon during this event? Let's explore these questions and more. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel for regular space updates, which makes it much easier to witness. One of the most fascinating aspects of a total lunar eclipse is the deep red or coppery color the moon takes on, often called a blood moon. This phenomenon occurs due to a process known as scattering and atmospheric refraction. When sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere, shorter bluer wavelengths are scattered in all directions, just like during sunrise and sunset. However, the longer wavelengths, mainly red and orange, are bent by Earth's atmosphere and refracted into the umbra. This filtered light then illuminates the moon, giving it a reddish hue. The exact shade of red varies depending on the amount of dust, pollution, or volcanic ash in Earth's atmosphere at the time. If there are many particles in the air, the moon can appear dark red or even brown. If the atmosphere is clear, the moon might appear bright orange. If you're standing on the moon during a total lunar eclipse, you would witness an incredible sight. Instead of seeing a dark sky, you would observe a deep red earth surrounded by a glowing ring of orange and red light. This is all the sunrises and sunsets happening at Ancient Earth, projected around its edges. The entire event would unfold over several hours with the sun slowly disappearing behind Earth, and then emerging again. Since the Earth is blocking direct sunlight, the temperature on the lunar surface would drop dramatically. Without an atmosphere to retain heat, the moon's surface can quickly go from extremely hot, over 220 F in direct sunlight, to bitterly cold, 100 F or lower in the shadow. This drastic shift can create tiny cracks on the lunar surface as rocks expand and contract due to temperature changes. According to the Universal Time Coordinate, or UTC, the upcoming lunar eclipse will occur on September 7th. If you're based in India, China, Russia, Western Australia, East Africa, and the region surrounding Central Asia, you'll get to see the whole eclipse. It isn't visible in North America. Viewers in the UK and Western Europe can catch a bit of totality as the moon rises. The Penumbra eclipse will begin at 1528 UTC on September 7th. Earth's penumbra is the outer part of the shadow. During this phase, the moon enters Earth's penumbra, causing a subtle dimming that is often difficult to notice with the naked eye. The partial eclipse will begin at 16 to 7 UTC, when the moon starts moving into its darker inner shadow, the umbra dot. At this stage, it will appear as if Abbott is being taken out of the lunar disk with the shadowed region, looking significantly darker. The most dramatic phase, totality, begins at 1730 UTC. At this moment, the entire moon is engulfed in Earth's umbra, glowing in an eerie copper-red hue due to sunlight refracted through Earth's atmosphere. This breathtaking spectacle will last for an impressive 82 minutes until 1852 UTC. Using binoculars or a telescope will enhance the view, and for those interested in photographing the event, a camera on a tripod with long exposures of several seconds is recommended. As the moon begins to emerge from the umbra, the red hue fades and the bright effect appears on the opposite side. The partial eclipse will conclude at 1956 UTC, leaving the moon fully within Earth's penumbra shadow once again. However, just like at the beginning, this dimming is subtle. Finally, the eclipse will end entirely at 2055 UTC, bringing the spectacular celestial show to a close. Sky watchers across Asia and Western Australia will get the best view of the September 7th total lunar eclipse from start to finish, but those in Europe, Africa, Eastern Australia, and New Zealand may still catch a glimpse of the moon during some of the eclipse phases, including totality. According to Time and Date, a staggering 7 billion people, or 88% of the world's population, will have a chance to witness at least some part of this celestial event, and 6.2 billion will see the total phase. This eclipse occurs just 2.7 days before perigee, when the moon is closest to Earth, making it slightly larger than usual, but not quite a supermoon. Still, it's a deep total eclipse with over a third of the moon's diameter passing through Earth's dark umbra, giving it a rich reddish glow. And keep an eye out for that bright object in Earth moon during the eclipse. It's Saturn, shining at its best. It reached Esapazan on September 21st. So now is a great time to spot it with the naked eye or through a telescope. The very next night, September 8th, Saturn will appear even closer to the moon in a striking conjunction. If you look at it through a telescope, it will appear almost ringless as its rings are currently edged on from our perspective. This lunar eclipse will be followed by a partial solar eclipse on September 21st, visible from parts of Antarctica, Australia, and New Zealand. It will be the final eclipse of the year. Also, don't miss what's coming next. The last 3 full moons of 2025 will all be supermoons, with the November 5th full moon being the largest and brightest of the year. So, happy sky gazing. And before you go,